All right, so to be very honest, I was literally about to go to sleep, and then I just received an email that I've been waiting for, so we're gonna review together. Big fan of RYSE. I think their supplements are literally sick. Um, so yeah, I just got their email. Let's react to it. Where you at? I just saw you. Welcome to. Oh, I love this. You're not gonna be able to see my face, but I'm so happy. All right, so I mean, okay, I don't mean I'm happy, but you'll see what I mean. All right, so off the get go, RYSE. I'm gonna say this, and just for context, everything else. Whenever you see an email that looks like that, where the copy is obviously made on the platform and it's not made as a fully fledged out design, for example, made on Figma or Canva, immediately the conversion rates are gonna drop. Nobody wants to see or receive a boring zombie-looking email. Just want to say it. So, anyways, let's move on. Okay, first off, I like how they put this. This is the only good thing I see so far. It's a very unique code, so it's not generalized. It's not like welcome or 5 off or 20 off. So it is unique. I mean, it looks unique. So that's a good thing. Obviously, you're not even showing the product. That's one of the biggest things or biggest leverage you could pull right now. I just include the products maybe in this top section right here. Just to showcase that people like, hey, you could actually buy the product. Here's what it's gonna look like. Maybe some of their best sellers, even, and I know they have a lot of products. Oh, that's very very weird. I know they have a lot of products. So what I would just do is I would say, hey, welcome to RYSE. I would make the logo part of the design. So if you look at the example right now, you see how it's like blacked out and then a different color. What I would do is I would make it like this. Let's see if I could do it. Yeah, I can't do it because it's weird. But basically, the RYSE logo, I would put part of the design and I would put like a dark gradient in the background so the logo stands out more instead of having that nasty looking like black section. And then now it's congruent with the rest of the email. After that point, you're in. Let's get after it. I'm not too mindful of the copy. Usually the copy on these emails are really good. It just seems very very simple. The good thing about it is that the CTA is at the very top, but like nobody's going to want to click the CTA. Like I can nitpick about little things when the whole it's not even doesn't really matter. The thing that does matter is that the design looks boring. Nobody wants to buy it. You're not making it enticing. And especially here's a big thing for bigger brands that have killer Facebook ads, Google ads, retail, even the website. The disconnect is so big when they see that. Like imagine I'm a customer, I come from your Facebook ads, I think the website's awesome, I love it, I'm excited. You know what? I might, go ahead and buy. I'm gonna click on your pop-up form and by the way, mind you, I'm coming off a beautiful looking landing page, which I love their website, you could check it out. And then I receive this. No offense to them, I'm just saying the truth. Um, so yeah, again, I would put the products, make it visual for people to see what am I actually going to get, even if it's bundles. Like here's a cool little trick: if you have hundreds of, well, let's say hundreds, but let's just say you have, like let's say you have 10 different types of products, like for example, like protein bars, protein powders, supplements, creatines, just like energy drinks, all that sort of stuff. Then you could just put the number one bestseller of that product, or just maybe the top three, the main ones for each section. So for example, if they have, I think they have what, like let's see, the pro supplements, they got a bunch of cool things, man, and it's so interesting too. They could, when you have a bigger brand, just use your social proof. If I included in this welcome email, hey, we are partners with Sunny D, everybody's going to immediately recognize it. This is huge. Use your social proof. How do you use social proof? Big brands that you're in, for example, retail spots. Am I in Walmart? Am I Albertsons? Have I been featured on articles? Have we been on Forbes? Have we been on Vogue? Have we been on People? Have we been in the Times? Have we been in Washington Post? How many customers do we have? How many products have we shipped out? How many different products do we have as a whole? Unique selling points on the actual part. Like for example, are we 15 grams of protein, 30 grams of protein, 2 grams of creatine, 15 calories, 0 calorie options. You have so many different things you go off of. Anyway, I digress. Sunny D, I love it. Kool-Aid, oh my gracious goodness. What is that? Debbie's? Oh my little Debbie's. I would definitely include that in their emails. Just showcase, like, this is perfect. Imagine this, the Debbie email just putting right here. I really wish I could contextualize it. I'm just giving you handouts because, like, or a big visualized understanding because I don't have time to remake the email. I might. But yeah, that's basically it. Include the products, have product sections, little description, and then even if you don't want to link them to a direct product, which for brands that have a huge line of products, then I don't really suggest taking them to one specific product, which is kind of breaking a rule I usually say. I say usually take them to the landing page. But if they have multiple products, all you gotta do is just take them to the landing page of the generalized bundle. So instead of taking them to the Debbie's strawberry shortcake thing supplement, take them to the supplements as a whole. Take them to the protein powders as a whole. Take them to that. That way they have a little bit more variety, unless you're specifically promoting a product, and that's obviously you're going to do that. And then yeah, I mean, I'll show you an example email just to show you what we're talking about. I think I don't have the code here. So here's an example. Like, well, that's not the best example. Let me find a good example. Hold up. All right, cool. So I just pulled up a great example I could use. This brand, Great Balls of Flour, sells a lot of different products. So it's not just one. It's more similar than other brands. So I would make it like this. Here you could put like the biggest seller that you have, or just the general like the most popular product or the most reviews. And then here you could put the protein powders, you could put the drinks, you could put the energy drinks, you could put the supplements, you could put the creatine, the smoothies. I don't know, whatever products you have, and then in the middle you could just put the main thing, or even a founder, or even it's something that's recognizable and specific to the brand. Even if it's a logo, I won't suggest a logo, but maybe if you like a bundle box, you can put it there. And then here's what I was talking about: how have you shipped a certain amount of products? Maybe your biggest unique selling point is the price. You could say the price, the amount of people that review their products. I mean, let's look at it. By the way, look at this beautiful website. Beautiful website. Who is this guy? Oh, it looks like that one dude. Like, look at this, social proof galore. And then they get this. Again, no offense. It's not. I'll say this. It's not your fault, but it is your problem. So let's get to it. And then obviously, just have a little bit more description of what the product is, or the brand. And here's the main thing: if you have a lot of products, I don't suggest talking about one specific product because it doesn't make sense. People could come in for a million different reasons. Unless at that point, then you may want to segment your flows out, and that's a huge thing. But whatever. If you want to keep it simple, just talk about the brand. Don't talk about the products. If you have multiple products, talk about the brand as a whole. This one's kind of that sweet spot. It's like sweet spot. It still has like their core products, so it's still talking about the products a little bit. But generally speaking, do that. And then you just put your essentials. Like here, I'm not, obviously you could put that, but if you have multiple products, you could just put, for example, Great Balls of Flour Essentials boxes. And then the next one would be original Neapolitan doughs, and then the next one would be pizza dough mixes, and then you just put the biggest bestseller, or the one that catches people's eye the most, or a few of the different products. Like I could just put, instead of one, I could put like two or three that are smaller there, and then people would be like, oh, I want protein powders. I'm gonna click on the protein powder, and then I get directed to the landing page. Simple as that. Yeah, big fan of RYSE. You guys killing it. Love the brand. By the way, I think I reached out to the founder. Literally, so crazy today. That's why I sent it to the email. Hope you find your paid ads guy. Hope you find a killer. Anyways, guys, talk to you soon. God bless you. If the founder of RYSE or anybody there is watching, I'll hook you guys up. Just get in contact and we'll make it happen. Talk to you guys soon. If you want a free welcome email for your own brand, click the first link in the description. You'll book a call. 24 hours after booking the call, we will send you a specific welcome flow specific to your brand in about 24 hours based on our best performing emails. So talk to you guys soon. God bless you. As always, Jesus Christ loves you. I truly mean that. And I love you guys. I really, really do. Pro humanity. Let's go.